Hello, hello. Still making my way through some holiday ice creams I got. Next up is Graeter's Peppermint Stick, which I don't think I've ever tried. This is a French pot ice cream. I've had Graeter's before, I just don't think I've had this flavor. It's very heavy. You can tell it's a quality product. It says pure peppermint oil along with peppermint candy pillows help to make the season bright. I know Graeter's is from Ohio. Let's see what else we can find. It's got this little blurb. What does it say? Over a century ago, Regina Graeter, our family matriarch, stubbornly refused to modernize the way she made ice cream. Today, we remain just as stubborn, honoring her legacy of making the best ice cream you'll ever taste. Now, in our fourth generation, we still make ice cream the same way Regina did, in small batch French pots, just 2.5 gallons at a time. Huh, that's cool. All right, I think I got this one from, I believe it was from Harris Teeter, and it is limited edition. And we do have a dog joining us. This is Caleb. He will not be sampling the ice cream today, but he will be sitting here. Let's see what this one tastes like. It's funny because I've been kind of unsure if I like peppermint ice creams recently, and I still have more to go through. All right. I'm getting an extremely strong peppermint scent with this one. And that's my other dog chewing her bone over there. Wow. No kidding. That's their actual peppermints. Those red pieces. They're actual peppermint candies. They're not made more palatable for an ice cream. They have the same consistency as a peppermint hard candy. That's very intense. But with just the little bit of the ice cream I tried, I was impressed by the quality. Wow. So this is definitely the most intense peppermint flavor I've had of the seasonal ice creams I've tried. But here's the thing. It doesn't have that strong aftertaste that I've had with some of these mint peppermint ice creams that I dislike. That weird artificial taste. This does not have that at all, even though it's a stronger peppermint flavor, leading me to believe that it may not be that I dislike peppermint. It might actually be some other mint flavoring that I don't know what. I really have not found a pattern to explain that. That is just more satisfying than you would expect. The ice cream itself, so good. But what I'm not a fan of are the peppermint pieces. That is just not, it's just not working for an ice cream to have hard candy. It's too much peppermint. It's not even distributed evenly. It's just these sort of half melted peppermint pieces. They've got this liquid texture around them. They don't work. This is Caleb's pocket. So I got this sweatshirt for him so that he can sit like a kangaroo in a pouch. You can't have any ice cream, which may not work well for doing an ice cream review. Yeah, I don't think that those peppermint pieces are working. They need to be sweeter. They need to be easier to chew. I mean, they are smaller pieces than you would get with the full hard candy, but they're hard candy pieces and they don't translate well to chewing. And they're way too strong. I don't want that much peppermint. I will say the ice cream itself, very tasty. I love that peppermint base. My favorite peppermint base that I've tried. It's a lighter peppermint base. You really can't have it all, but I would love to combine this peppermint base with some chocolate chips and even some little peppermint pieces. Almost I'm trying to think of which ice cream I've had that has the peppermint pieces I'm thinking of. They're very chewy, they're flakes. It's just not coming to mind, but they're almost the texture of a chocolate chip, but a little bit more delicate than a chocolate chip, easier to chew. But they're just little chips, almost like the little white chocolate chunks in the Jenny's ice cream I tried. But if you could have those and they'd be little peppermint chunks, and then you'd have chocolate chips. And this ice cream base, I think you'd have the most delicious ice cream. Obviously, my favorite, I've talked about this, my peppermint favorite ice cream is Haagen-Dazs peppermint bark. It's so good. It's a white chocolate though, so it's not a peppermint base, I'm pretty sure, but I'm just designing my favorite possible peppermint ice cream, I guess with chocolate though. So I'll stick with Haagen-Dazs, but if you love peppermint, if you love the flavor of peppermint, you don't want anything with it, you don't want chocolate, you don't want white chocolate, go for this. I think this is probably the most high quality mint flavor I've had. It doesn't have a weird aftertaste. You'd have to really like peppermint because you're getting actual peppermint hard candies. And I can't stress that enough. I wasn't prepared for that, but I'd say this is a quality ice cream for sure. I think it needs some chocolate. I think it needs some kind of peppermint that's a little bit less intense. It's just, yeah, I think more people would like that. But let me know if you've tried this one. Check it out if you're interested.